my very first job was actually working for my dad. Some of you may know, but my dad owned a pretty well-known establishment when I was growing up, known as the Pizza Pad in Kenmore Square, which has since been very gentrified, and it's no longer there. I think it's a McDonald's now. But the Pizza Pad is where I grew up. When I say I'm a city girl, I am a city girl. I worked at the Pizza Pad, I think when I was like 13 years old. I would go in with my dad. We'd drive in together. And at the time, it was half pizza restaurant and it was half market. And I know that sounds a little weird, but that's my memory of it. And I would do whatever there was to do. I would sometimes clean tables on the pizza side. One of my memories is I used to count the change, right? So this was a cash business way before debit cards, and I would go in and count all the coins and roll the coins into actual rollers, like, paper rollers, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters. And I would do that for the manager of the restaurant. And I just have this really funny memory of my dad. He had big hands, big mitts, and he used to really impress me he'd grab a handful of pennies and he would say, "Here you go, Diane. These are 50 pennies to roll and put in the thing," because it took 50 pennies. And I'm like, "Come on." He's like, "No." And he'd do this. "Here, 50 pennies. Every time, exactly 50 pennies, not 51, not 49. There would be 50 pennies. He could measure it in his hand. And I just always got a kick out of that as a little girl. Another part of my job is when there were Red Sox games. My father would have food stands outside. So there we would sell hot slices of pizza outside. We would have coolers with cold drinks, peanuts, and inevitably you would hear me on the sidewalks of Commonwealth Avenue in the front of Pizza Pad yelling, "Get your cold soda, slices, peanuts." And that would be my job during the Red Sox games when I wasn't in school. This is Realtor Dianne Needle, getting to the point.